Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Well, winning game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they could put a stranglehold on this series with a win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home up 2-0 with a chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way and the series gets to 1-1, it's a total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And starting this one, Dustin May. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Okay, all set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. The pitch. That one called a strike. So we're underway here in game 2. Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Tattoo Potato Town and gone. He wastes no time on this one, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, you gotta love a game that brings some action from the jump, and at the plate he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. You know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count and trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Bellinger up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
At the belt and fire.
Ball 1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
In the air, right side of the infield. And Bellinger is out. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
That's the ball.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. You're in game 2 of the World Series. Headed down the line. And a foul ball. May delivers. That missed by a lot.
2 strikes.
The count is even, 2-2. Chase that time. Judge rips that one. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those fluke hits to get a knock sometimes.
Foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 2. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now 1-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starter, Max Fried.
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
And now Mookie Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under a microscope.
The 1-2. Stays alive. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Turns and fires to Betts. Out to short, Volpe. Slings to first, 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 1 down, base is empty. And ball 1.
Well, when you come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Next offer in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. Now 2 out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. He's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Off the plate, ball 1.
This is now 1-2.
It's a good take.
That one misses. Now 2-2.
2-2. Yep.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing. Here this half. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. Yankees 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back.
Leading off
Now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
The pitch. Let's talk about great individual postseason.
0-1's the count.
One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship.
One ball,
Check
two
swing, but he
strikes.
held up.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12
Inside
games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one, it's a strikeout.
Borgie just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up to 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Chisholm, 27 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
Ball,
Just off
that's
the
inside.
inside edge. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency. He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now up is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Right-hander kick steal.
Hey.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Chisholm stands at first with 1 out. Got him looking for the goal. Throws him with the heater of the knee. Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. May over to first.
Thank you,
Chisholm
good.
back on a dive. And a pitch. Runner takes off.
1-1.
Ball misses. Saved a second, and that was not close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and gets into scoring position.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's out, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom
Leading
of
up
the second.
for the
And up to
Dodgers,
the plate is
the
Will
catcher,
Smith.
Will Smith.
Free back to work. And the
Ball,
first
that's
pitch misses
out.
for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Good late sink
1 ball,
on that
2
fastball.
strikes.
Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Max Muncy. Down the left field line, base hit. Around first, heading for two. Muncy into second. It's a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Gavin Lux will hit next. Strike. Tying run in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Just missed.
Well, that's kind of what you
1 ball,
expect in
2
an
strikes,
0-2
count.
count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. On its way to the corner. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Judge hustles it back in, and the stop sign goes up to third on the potential tying run.
Batting seven, the right fielder, Andy Pajas.
So up next, Andy Pajas. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is the inning. 1 left for L.A. They're down 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, out of the 3rd inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Yan Gomes. The right-hander back to work. That's the strike. Going away. Down on strikes. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
1 out, base is empty. Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 so far. In the air to left, down the line. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knee.
Now batting.
Here
right
comes
fielder,
Aaron Judge.
Aaron
He's over 1.
Judge.
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 1-0. Big swing and a miss. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Bounce to the right. To first. Judge out on the play. That ends the frame. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. As we go to the last of the third. And here is James Outman. Fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. A foul ball, he stays alive. The lefty fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And now the lefty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hanks and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Batted by him for the K.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Mookie now. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, foul off first. Bellinger drifts towards it. And that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Game 2 of the World Series. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Santander.
The pitch.
Ball,
It's
that's
outside,
out.
and it's 1-0. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. And
2
another
balls,
ball.
1 strike.
That's
3
down
balls,
and in.
1
He
strike.
hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. And aboard on the leadoff single.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Santander aboard here at first with nobody out.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
It misses. It's a strikeout.
Now, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
In the air, right center. This is matched way back and gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bull. We knew it wasn't coming back. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Thought looking his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Oh, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one down the line. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. Even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Digging in, Anthony Volpe. Right through there for a strike.
Nope.
That's downstairs and outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tony Gonsolin up and throwing. Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty delivers. And now the count is even. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strictly back. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now it's Yan Gomes.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
On the ground, out to short. To second.
He's out.
Third out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at Dodger
Leading
Stadium,
off for
John
the
Shelby
Dodgers,
and Chris Singleton with
the
you.
designated
And
hitter,
leading off the bottom of the fourth, Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani.
Free, back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Next one misses. And the count 1-2. Center for a base hit. The leadoff man aboard.
Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Freeman stands in now and watches strike one. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And at first, Will Smith getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's the strike. Swings through that one.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Foul ball still 0-2. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Ball one there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fly ball to right. Judge is under it. Pulls it down and there's 2 gone. Here's Muncy to double his first time up.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
He was late there, strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, I want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that will end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're headed to the 5th. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the switch hitting outfield. Jason Dominguez. And here it comes. Chop to first. Freeman on the run. Throw to first. Steps in the bag. Got him. Nicely done there. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches. 205 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Slice the other way, that's a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Tony Gonsolin.
Number
Still
26.
pretty early in the ball game, so
Tony.
this bullpen has some work ahead of him.
Jocelyn.
Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter
Ball
left.
one, no strike.
Judge stands in now, looks at that one inside. On the ground, could be two. There's one.
He's up.
On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. This one high in the air to left center. Under it. And there's one down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now. He goes down looking.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not
Now
walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball,
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that just misses.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Out to short. Volpe. And he
he
beats the
stayed.
throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage.
Nope.
I love
Back
seeing
inside.
what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And the 1-0. And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
no
When you get
strike.
ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering in there for a strike.
2 balls,
Now
1
2
strike.
balls and a strike. Out off of first with 2 away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Sit down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees. So the Dodgers lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. And he deals. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. Tattooed and gone. He crushes that one to center field. It's 5-zip. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dick. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Nolan Arenado, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gathers and throws to first. But they get Arenado to the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Movement in the bullpen. Brusdar Graterol, a right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Garcia getting loose as well. Swing and a ball lifted left field. There's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking. He didn't like the call. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine.
for the
We only go
Dodgers.
bottom 6. Here's
The
Mookie
shortstop,
now.
Mookie Betts.
Free back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The wind of the pitch.
Hey.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left field, way back there. Santander moving back for it. That's the distance. Gone. They'll circle the bases, and they're on the board. It's 5-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 2. New
Now
pitcher for the
pitching for the
Yankees, Caleb Ferguson.
Number 64.
Gets an opportunity to
Caleb
square off against his former
Ferguson.
team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
It's in there. And that's strike 1. Punch out there. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got
The
away
first
with the
baseman,
location
number
there.
5.
You know, sometimes
Ready.
as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so
Freeman.
focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The Yankees leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball to door. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him.
batter.
Couldn't get any air
The
under
catcher.
it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Will Smith. Into center. Moving under this one. And there are 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
So man aboard. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is
I got a
miss
ball,
a
one
good
strike.
hittable fastball early in the count.
Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 5-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Brusdar Graterol.
Now pitching
Anthony
for the
Volpe
Dodgers,
stepping in now for the
number
Yankees.
48, Brusdar Graterol.
Here comes a pitch. One out to right. Nabs it. One down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the catcher,
Here's Yan Gomes.
Jones.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
He pumps it a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Ground ball left side. Muncy takes it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning stretch time. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
57.
Matt Moore.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ground ball right side. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right
right
there.
fielder.
Just one of those seam high base hits to the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now, Andy Pages. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the
He
count.
was out front that time. The Dodgers down by 4 here in the late stages of game 2. This one in the air right field. And there's one away. And at first,
Now batting,
James
center
out
fielder.
digs in now.
Then
First pitch swinging.
Now, these guys
0-1.
definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's
0-2.
really important at getting back into this ball game.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand hitter waits. Caught and missed. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a
Number
power
3.
curveball in the
Right.
80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Taylor in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Smash to the left side. They take the force out. That's the inning. 1 left for L.A. They're down here 5-1. Welcome Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Number
Alex
51.
Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Late swing, foul to the left. Vesia in his 6th season. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And now the lefty. Foul ball there.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Ball.
That pitch is
Down.
downstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Gets the call. Strike one. The Dodgers
0-1 to
bullpen
count.
with some action. Scott Barlow appears to be getting loose. Armstrong also throwing.
Yeah.
Late that time in
No ball,
strike
2
two.
strikes.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Bounce to third. Jump throw.
He's
2
out.
up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith makes the grab. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees. They're up 5-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jonathan Loaisiga.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kick steals.
Ball 1.
Shortstop takes the ball.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Now 1 away.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked
The
him up.
designated
And
hitter.
it's a hitter. It's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect
Hottie.
away and then in, so you can be a little bit hardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Inside, just missed. The Yanks leading by 4 near the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Hey.
Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Bounce it off, still 1 and 2. Righty to the plate. Down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this.
The first baseman,
This is
number
third
5.
strikeout. I mean, this
Ready.
one looking, obviously, so he's been a
Freeman.
little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. Right through there, got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down. We're
Now
back
pitching
into the
for
top
the
of the
Dodgers.
9th. And there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
64.
Sean Armstrong.
Shaw.
He's Nolan
Armstrong.
Arenado. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Right side. Lux. Passes to first. Two up, two down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo
Is Stanton now 1 for 3. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Two outs. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Dodgers. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. And the right-hander back to work. Up the middle, Volpe. Gets it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Muncy digs in. He swings and fouls one off. That one hit 97 on the gun.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bases empty, one away. In the last half of inning number 9. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Bounced up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
up next to the
Batter now, Andy
the right
Thomas.
fielder, Andy.
That one's in there, 0-1. Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. Lux, round second on his way to third. Coming home. He will score. It's 5-2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap.
Now pitching
Out of the
for
bullpen for the
New York
Yankees, Ian Hamilton.
Number 71.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a
Hamilton.
small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now it's going to be James Outman. Runner at second, 2 down. Chopper right side. And that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take a 2-0 lead back home.
Definitely one of the easiest saves you'll ever see. He only needed 2 pitches to get this one. Can be efficient, can attack the hitter. That's what the manager wants to see. That's what his teammates want to see. Nice W.
Our final line score tonight, First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on